What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Power Chi. I hope you guys are having a good day today. It's a pretty rainy day in Toronto right now, but that's not stopping me from installing this baby that just came in the mail just today. I was actually gonna go for the more aggressive rear diffuser, but I figured that my car is actually super aggressive right now, so I don't think it needs any more aggressiveness added to it, especially because I am heavily deciding on if I did want to go wide body for the next year. So I am not willing to put in $700 to get the spikes of the rear diffuser back here when I can just go for a cheaper one. This was like probably somewhere between $100 and $120 Canadian. So I'm gonna install that for you guys today, and we'll see how it looks. But before we do the install, let's do the unpackaging. Alright, so here it is. This is the rear diffuser. Nothing too aggressive, but it does complete the rear end look, so that's why I'm happy about it being so cheap. And it did come with some hardware in here as well. Came with some pegs, and I think I see a couple screws in there, which is a good thing. So that means I don't have to go out and buy some. Before I start this install, I'm actually gonna change my shirt because it's freaking wet out here, and then we'll get started. I'm actually not too sure if I even need the jack, but my car is pretty damn low, so I'm gonna try to do it without the jack first. We'll see what happens, and then if I need the jack, then I'll bring it out. I try not to bring out the jack if it's not necessary, because that shit's like super heavy. So let's try it out. So in case you guys are wondering how I installed it, self-tap screws down here on this side, another one on the other side down there as well, and then down here I use a self-tap screw right dead in the middle, right over here. Underneath here, just use a self-tap screw, and then you can just use the pop rivets right over here. It lines up perfectly. It's kind of hard to see, my car's too low, my camera doesn't fit underneath. Hopefully you guys get the gist of it. It's not too difficult. Alright, and it is finally complete. Didn't take too long, so I just used a little bit, or like less than half of the provided hardware, but it's pretty snug. It's really not going anywhere. And overall, I think it just completes the entire look of the back end. It doesn't look too aggressive, but it doesn't look like there's nothing there either. So I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, that's pretty much the cheapest rear diffuser you can find on eBay for around $100. Alright, so that is the end of this video. I am sweating buckets right now. It's super hot right now, and my butt is super wet from laying down. Would have made my life a lot easier if I jacked the car up, but I was too lazy and my jack is too heavy, so decided to just stick my head under there. So yeah, that's how my car is looking right now. I think it really beefs up the rear end. Doesn't have this weird space between the ground and my exhaust now. There's a nice little diffuser there, so pretty happy with it. Only costed about $100, so no complaints. The material is pretty flimsy. It's pretty much like flimsy plastic, but it's just for aesthetics purposes anyway, so not too concerned about that. Overall, pretty happy with how it turned out. Overall install took about 20 minutes. It would have been a lot faster if I jacked it up and if I used self-tap screws earlier, but I wanted to use their hardware, but I ended up using self-tap screws like I normally do. So alright you guys, I hope you liked this really short video. It wasn't really an install tutorial. I didn't really talk about how to do it because it's pretty straightforward. Self-tap screws, basically you can just self-tap screw it up. if you wanted to, but the hardware that it comes with, the holes do line up correctly, so that was a plus. If you guys want to stay tuned for more videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video if you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video.